So these white farmers here in America really thought that black people was going to go back to working on their farms? I want you to check out these two videos real quick with this particular white gentleman and a sister. And let's go ahead on and get in on this.
So now that I have fallen down this rabbit hole, I just jumped on to Twitters. And I got an alt Twitter where I pretend to be a MAGA guy. And I saw a live. And I am not kidding you. This dude, all these dudes these farmer dudes in there, these farm owner dudes were saying, well, we thought the blacks would come back and do the jobs because they don't have jobs. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but black people have jobs, and you thought you were getting your slaves back is basically what you were saying. That's what you thought. It's still going right now, and I'm not going to post a link to it because I don't want to give these people a voice. But they think they're in a safe space on Twitter. They're not.
They have plans. And when I mean they, I'm talking about. So just beware. Hear me out. I decided to do something a few weeks ago. I decided to infiltrate. Yes. Special agent. And I went on the MAGA side of social media. Set up a whole dummy account. Did everything I needed to do. Made sure it wasn't connected to any of my emails. And the stuff that I have seen over there, trust me when I tell you, they got rid of all of the undocumented because they're expecting us to pick that fruit. And they're starting with Job Corps youth.
So the plan was to get rid of the illegal aliens who are actually on the farms, a lot of Latinos. And then the plan was to put black people there in the place so you can get your, slavery fantasy. That is the funniest thing ever. They really think black people don't have jobs. They think black people aren't entrepreneurs. They think we're not successful. These people, this is what they get for not being educated because and not picking up a book. They don't read the room right. Listen, newsflash, folks, we're not working for you. We want to work for ourselves. We're going to build with each other, but we're not working for you. So now you just kind of shot yourself in the foot. You got rid of your workers because you were fearing that they was going to overtake you in numbers. So let's hurry up and get rid of them and bring some black Americans out here to work for us because we're too lazy to work for ourselves. And see, that's really been your problem from the beginning. You're lazy. You always try to put this lazy label on black Americans, but the real ones were lazy was you. When you said, oh, we don't know what we're going to do about these black people, you wouldn't have nothing to worry about if you wasn't lazy and got out there and worked your own plantations. You worrying about the Latinos and how many of them in this country. You wouldn't have that problem if you wasn't lazy and got out there and worked on the farms yourself and your own people. Now all these jobs are opening and your people don't want to go out there and do it. Why? Why can't they go out there and pick fruit, strawberry? Why can't they go work the farm? Why? They're human. They're capable. Not everybody has a medical issue. So why? Well, what is the reason, folks? Why are you so lazy? Why are you so dependent on somebody else outside of yourself for you to make it? That's just a legitimate question. You claim you're so hardworking, so and do this and do that. So why? I mean, I genuinely want to know. Yes, I have my theories, but I genuinely like to know, why are you so lazy that you can't get out there yourself? You're planning to get rid of one group to bring in black folk. And you're finding out real quick that plan is crash and burn. That is an epic failure. It's a failure. Listen, we're not working for you no more. We done our time for free. You're not getting no free labor, and you're not getting no reduced labor either. You're not. You're going to pay black people for any work that we do. And if you're not going to pay us, we're just going to leave and quit. That's it. That's on any job. We know our worth. Putting up a wall, boundaries, that's on you too. That is on you too. I don't know why y'all thought that black people, all people, FBA, Gonna go out there and work on a farm for the likes of you? Man, that is crazy. Just even me hearing that this is what y'all even talking about or thinking. So some of the Latinos say, see, that's what we were talking about. Y'all next. No, we not next because we can't be deported. Don't put us in that. And we not going to work on their farm. We're not doing it. All that fruit can go to hell before we go out there. That's just really what it is. Put it like this. If all of the agriculture was to collapse in America and it just got so bad with the food, man, I know where to go to get some good food. I know exactly where to go to get some good food. The agriculture you have, you put chemicals on it. You go eat food and fruit and all that in other countries and then eat this mess right here. You can go eat bread in other countries. You can go eat whatever you want to do in other countries, but eat it here, it bloats you, giving you all kind of disease, inflammation, cancer. If you just do the research on the cancer rates in America, and definitely the Western world, but in America compared to other countries, it's through the roof. Why? Because of the food. These farmers aren't doing nothing really great for the population. Between the farmers and these food companies who's making the most horrible food. Now, they're supposed to be removing all the food dyes out. I've been seeing like a couple of things coming on the shelf now that say food dye free. They're starting to roll that out slowly but surely now. And they should have been do that a long time ago, right? You don't need no food dyes and no food. They put chemicals in everything with these people. Everything they put a chemical in. It's sick and crazy. That they want to get people sick that bad. Now, when we say that we're cutting off everybody, that includes you. So get your lazy self up, go out there, y'all get together, go on them farms, pick them fruits, them strawberries, go pick all that since you done kicked out the Latinos. You do it. But history shows you're so lazy, you'll sit there and let it go bad before you go do it. And if you're not willing to work your own farm or your people aren't willing to work, then it shows that shouldn't be in charge. What I look like depending on another group of people, another group. I'm going to depend on another group of people to do my work that I can't get out there and do myself. That's crazy. So, yeah. Miss us with that. Them days are gone. I know y'all be going to them slavery plantations and be just having a wet dream, wishing you could have lived in that time to be doing the evil to black people. I know you wish you had it. I know, because that's just your culture. That's what it is. But them days are gone. They're not coming back. So either get yourself up out there, go work your own farm, or you're going to go broke. Matter of fact, a lot of them farms you have belong to FBAs anyway, because you stole that land from FBAs. FBAs probably gonna get their land back when y'all go broke. I hope all you farmers go broke in this country, because a lot of you are on stolen FBA land anyway. You know, we have millions of acres of land in this country, the 20th century. Millions of acres. And we hardly got anything now, because they finessed us all out of our land. So a lot of that land they have belong to FBAs anyway. I hope they lose their farm. We don't need nothing from them. As black folks, we can grow our own food. We've been growing our own food. I grew up in my neighborhood. Everybody grew their own food. So we can grow our own food. We don't need nothing from y'all. we can make it. I promise you, one thing about black folks, we will make it. And we'll make it just fine without you and without your farm. Because you're not giving us no healthy food anyway, so you want us to go work your farm. Please, stop being lazy. Get out there, do it yourself, or just let the farm go down.